Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomats. Today we're going to talk to you about how my dividend income, my passive income stream, pays for my mortgage every single month.
Woohoo, guys, hit that subscribe button. Give us a nice thumbs up. Bert's passive income stream, his dividend income, his dividend investing has set him free. Say what, Bert?
Yeah, this was one of my early dividend investing goals, Lanny. When I started that journey, when I got that first dollar dividend check, when I got that first $2 dividend check, the
When I got my
first
2-cent dividend check.
exactly, and then when the Get and Plot cut my dividend check, I thought to myself, how cool would it be if one day in the future my dividend income stream could cover my mortgage payment? How cool of a milestone would that
And Bert, here you are, 2025, after 13, 14 plus years of dividend, hardcore investing. Did you finally cross that, I don't know, crossing point, threshold? What's the deal?
Well, let's look at some of the numbers here, Lanny. My mortgage, I refinanced it from some small shitty credit union back in the day with a 3.4% during the low interest rate. Um, it was a 214,000 mortgage, about 185 left. My monthly payment is $992.92. That doesn't include taxes. Taxes are are not escrowed. We take them out separately. Principal interest payment $992.92.
So Bert's mortgage payment, P&I, principal and interest is below $1,000 per month.
Yes.
Bert, did you say that rate is 3.4%?
Yes, it is 3.4. I could have probably refinanced it lower, but there was that benefit of the trading, the fees there's a longer payback period going from 3.4 down to 3 at the low part of that boom.
3.4 down to 0%. No, I'm kidding.
So I told
$992.92. $992.92. That's a cool sounding payment.
Yeah. So let's talk through this. I told you I'm on my journey to $30,000 of dividend income. In my taxable account, our annual dividend income is $13,445. Our monthly dividend payment, when you divide that annual amount by 12, our monthly taxable dividend income, Lanny, $1,120.42. That is $127 greater than that mortgage payment that we have today.
Oh yeah, you jumped over that thing by over 10%, jumping over that mortgage payment. So your annual taxable income you can use right now, today, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, $1,120, guys, trumping over that $992.92 mortgage payment. In fact, you probably are covering your internet, your water and sewer. You're probably covering more expenses than just the mortgage as well.
Yeah. And that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it too, Lanny, is if I were just to start applying that $127 to my mortgage, I would be able to clear another extra payment and some this year from there. So I could start even using this income today to not only cover my mortgage payment, but also pay off my mortgage even faster and chop some years off the back of it. That's what's really cool about it.
Oh yeah, because $127 times that by 12, essentially you're clearing, you're definitely making a full payment plus some additional right to principal over $992.
Yeah, so you know what's really cool about this too, Annie? Let's take this to another level here. Let's level this one up a little bit. The mortgage payment is flat. It's always going to be $992.92. That shit ain't changing until we pay it off and it's gone. But what happens with the dividend income, Lanny?
Big pop-up pump. It goes up, up, up.
That's right. So our portfolio's dividend growth rate, we're just going to call it 6%. So without investing any more money, without reinvesting our dividend, this income stream, Lanny, is still going to grow by 6% every single year. So in year one, so going forward one more year, that $1,120 monthly dividend becomes $1,187 with the 6% growth rate. Lanny, 2 years from now, that becomes $1,258. 5 years from now, $1,499. 10 years from now, it becomes $2,006.50, Lanny. And you know what's nuts about that 10-year mark from now, Lanny?
What's next?
I will be clearing an extra $1,000 every month compared to that mortgage payment from that $2,006 10 years from now, compared to the $992.92 every single month. Hypothetically, I would be able to make an extra mortgage payment and pay it off even faster.
Think about how many dollars over the life, that you'll be bringing in. It's going to be insane, because essentially in that year 10, we're talking $24,000 in dividend income from doing nothing. That's 24 G's. I know people out there might be like, oh, that's nothing. You can't do anything with that. Well, when your biggest cost is fixed, your housing expense, you could do a hell of a lot with 24 grand when you're barely using half of that for your house.
That's absolutely right. And 6% is a conservative estimate, Lanny.
Yeah,
If
and over that 10-year period, you'll probably make over between $185,000 and $190,000 in dividends.
Yeah, and that's right. And what did I say was left on my mortgage, Lanny? $185,000. So within 10 years, the dividend income can pay off my mortgage fully.
And Bert is only 5 years old. So by 15 years old, he'll have his mortgage paid off and he'll have the next 80 years to live.
And this is a really fun exercise to reflect on, especially thinking about where I started with that first check. When I thought, how cool would it be to have this covered? 13 years later, to your point, Lanny, I'm sitting here looking at, like, I did what I wanted to when I started this journey. Obviously, there's more, but as of today, Lanny, the mortgage is covered.
That is just insane. Over that 10-year period, knowing that you essentially paid off your mortgage if you really wanted to. So I'm not going to say Bert's age, but it's well under 50, 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Definitely decades before people normally retire. And that's not even considering any future investment, guys. Not even if he stopped buying SCHD, if he stopped buying VIG, if he stopped buying any other cash flowing asset, guys, which he's not stopping. So just remember that, because right now he might be getting 13,445. He's going to finish this year off at $15,000 to $16,000. These numbers are super conservative, guys, because he's also going to be reinvesting his 3 to 4% dividend yielded portfolio. So these numbers are not only super conservative, but I would actually call it ultra super conservative, to the point where, his year 10 numbers, probably his year 3, maybe year like 2, I'm speechless.
Yeah. And that's what's really cool. When you put it to some kind of a milestone, such as paying off your mortgage, it makes it become a little bit more real. And you can see how fast the impact of it, how the blood, sweat, and tears of everything that you saved, everything that you poured into your dividend income can now do something amazing. And it's automated, Lanny. I'm not lifting a finger to make this happen anymore. I can just take the money out of this, take the dividends, not reinvest them, pay off the mortgage, and it will be gone within 10 years.
No, man, I tell you what, you are the proof right now. Investors, investing works. Whether it's dividend investing, growth investing, ETF investing, mutual fund investing, investing works. The strategy to retire early with cash flow, with passive income, dividend income, this is it. This is the video, guys. Quite literally, Bert's been investing hard, 14 years, and probably more than anything in the last 7 years, So what, man, this is it. This is, guys, you could tell I'm speechless. So are you speechless? What do you guys think right now? Get it. Leave us some comments right now during this video.
If you haven't already, everybody, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
Come on, guys. That was Bert, the freedom of a mortgage, the mortgage freedom guy right now. And Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats, over and out.